So my first question for you is, who reminds you most of your twin girls and why?
Because they're loud, they get bored, always up under me. Yeah, DJ they can't just, like this, like, okay, that's enough. Go play with something.
Bestie, 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 bestie! Come back!
Hello, how are you guys? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And today, guys, on this great afternoon, okay, I'm off of work today and tomorrow. I actually wanted to do this video yesterday, last night, but I was so tired, guys, after that Angel video. I took a bubble bath and went to sleep. Okay, I couldn't do it. But we have so much to talk about. I'm not sure how many videos I'm gonna give y'all today. Again, I gotta hit the gym later on tonight, do my cardio workout, and today is my first day of class. Okay, my new semester has just started. I only take one class this semester. Okay, financial planning. That class doesn't start until 6 p.m. So guys, we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to talk about because I'm sad. Okay, I'm saddened, I'm heartbroken, I'm angry, I'm excited for some people. As it pertains to the WNBA, it's so many players going into free agency, so many players getting traded, getting thrown off their team to another team. And one of those players, guys, just happened to be the Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun. She's no longer a Sun. She is being traded to the Phoenix Mercury. Now, this is an article by Sports Illustrated, guys. Again, I was doing so much research. It's so much more information coming out. Just this morning, guys, I woke up early this morning, had me some coffee, went to the grocery store to start meal prepping, trying to do some cleaning, and just watching the old WNBA games. Okay, I just watched the New York Liberty defeat the Phoenix Mercury. I watched New York Liberty to just whoop everybody. Okay, I'm trying to study their style and see how I could, use whatever they're using in the past 2024 WNBA season, which is why they was allowed to actually win that title, even though the refs low-key cheated. I always say it should have been Minnesota Lynx, but this is neither here nor there. I need to just see and study what they was doing last season so I could, try to coach my Chicago Sky through the damn TV screen. But again, guys, right now on Twitter, it's all types of discussion. I was literally just listening. I was just recently this morning listening a little bit to a Twitter space where, everybody was just giving their opinions on, Dana Evans possibly getting traded and, Alyssa Thomas, Brittany Griner, is Diana Taurasi retiring? Again, it's so many videos I want to give you guys today about so many other topics, both in the WNBA and also in women's college basketball. So this is an article by Sports Illustrated titled, Sun Mercury Alyssa Thomas trade causes major movement to WNBA championship odds, which it will. Again, guys, I hate to say it, but my team has imploded. Again, if you know anything about me, if you're new here, hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Geneva. This is Geneva in General. I would like for you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am a Chicago Sky girly first. Okay, that's my number one team as it pertains to the WNBA. And immediately after the Chicago Sky, I love the Connecticut Sun. I still do love them, even though they're about to rip my family apart. Okay, and then number 3 is my Las Vegas Aces. Again, I'm very much well invested in Connecticut Sun. I like DJ Carrington and her defensive skills. I like DeWanna Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, Veronica Burton. Okay, but again, now Marina Mabrey, she requested that trade out of Chicago Sky to the Connecticut Sun, and it's literally about to blow up in her face, just like the Sun is about to implode. Okay, with Alyssa Thomas leaving because DeWanna Bonner, her soon-to-be wife, more than likely wants to be around her boo. Okay, and I believe she's also a free agent, so it's very likely for DeWanna Bonner, okay, to actually request just a 1-year contract with the Phoenix Mercury to be around her wife, Alyssa Thomas. Guys, we are losing recipes. Our family is over with. And Marina Mabrey, she literally went to the Connecticut Sun, okay, to actually be in a playoff contending team, which they were. They actually made it last year, guys, this past 2024 WNBA season, all the way to the semifinals, until the freaking Minnesota Lynx put that belt to their behind, and they lost Game 5. Okay, they couldn't advance to the finals and have that matchup with New York Liberty. Because let's be honest, they would have got destroyed. Okay, it would have been some scary stuff. They would have got exposed. Okay, so Marina Mabrey is now finding herself in yet again a bad deal. Is it just me? She just can't choose good teams. It's like the writing was on the wall, guys. I can't even read y'all the article. I might just freestyle this video, okay, off the top of my head. But I'm gonna read y'all the article too, because it's important for me to give you guys my sources, my references of all the research that I do in order for me to be credible, right? But again, Alyssa Thomas, again, they said this is what I said all along. The last straw for Alyssa Thomas and even DeWanna Bonner, the entire Connecticut Sun, was when it came to the playoffs. Okay, they were training, they were conditioning, they were practicing to win that matchup, which they did, versus them. It was them versus Indiana Fever for the playoffs. Do you know what they were going through? Listen to me, guys. They have the Mohegan Sun Arena, okay? That's where they play at. And then they have a facility, a practice facility it's also owned by the Mohegan Sun. I believe it's called the Mohegan Tribe Center, right? It's a public center, just like the Chicago Sky had to deal with this BS and this nonsense. So imagine you've got a practice at a public facility in Uncasville, Connecticut, called the Mohegan Tribe, I believe is the name of the practice facility. They had to divide the court in half for a toddler's birthday party. The disrespect. So you mean to tell me we're practicing, again, we're professionals. Again, like I always say, like, you got to treat these women as they are. They are professional women. These are professional athletes. You can't treat them like that. Again, it takes money to what? Make money. And I know this is a finance major, but this is just common sense. Everybody knows the saying. It takes money to make money. You mean to tell me we're about to go into the playoffs, advance to the semifinals eventually, and almost, the freaking finals, okay? We gotta split the damn basketball court in half. We on one side of the freaking divider while a 4-year-old is celebrating their birthday. It's disrespectful, and it doesn't provide enough incentives. Okay, it doesn't incentivize the current players of the Connecticut Sun to actually agree to stay with that team. They don't have the resources. They don't have a practice facility. Stephanie White abandoned us like we a motherless child. Stephanie White turned her back on us. Stephanie White left us in Connecticut while she ran to the Indiana Fever. She is an op now. It was just too much negativity and nonsense going on in the Connecticut Sun. You know what? At this point, even though it tears my heart apart, it's breaking my heart to see my family just dissolve. My family has been ripped apart. But Alyssa Thomas got to do what is best for Alyssa Thomas. DeWanna Bonner got to do what's best for DeWanna Bonner. Dejanay Carrington got to do what's best for Dejanay Carrington. If she want to go to the Golden State Valkyries, if she decides to be, hopefully, a Chicago skyscraper, whatever she chooses. Because again, Connecticut Sun, the owner and the GM obviously just don't give a damn about y'all. Because again, it takes money to make money. Why don't y'all invest in these women? Again, they were ranked number 2 all season long until like I believe the very last couple of weeks of the regular 2024 WNBA season. I think they dropped down to rank number 3 because Minnesota Lynx, they came back strong as ever. But all in all, it's like, again, you gotta invest in these women. Treat them what they are, professionals. Why are we sharing our court? Okay, yes, it's a public facility, but again, it's like we are practicing for the playoffs, okay? We are practicing against the Indiana Fever. There is no reason for y'all to divide the damn court for a toddler's birthday party. It's unacceptable. Now, allow me to read y'all the article. Again, this is by Sports Illustrated. It says the WNBA offseason continues to heat up. Just 2 days after the blockbuster Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum deal, another all-star is on the move. The Connecticut Sun reportedly has traded star forward Alyssa Thomas to the Phoenix Mercury. Thomas, who was given a core designation by the Sun this offseason, meaning she could only be moved in a trade, has finished in the top 5 in MVP voting in each of the last 3 seasons, and she deserves it. Again, Alyssa Thomas is her. Says the Sun will receive the number 12th overall pick in the 2025 WNBA draft, guard Natasha Cloud, which again, like, I'm kind of neutral about Natasha Cloud. Again, it's not a fair trade. Y'all giving up gold for silver. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. It is what it is. This is just my opinion, okay? Alyssa Thomas is gold. Natasha Cloud, in my opinion, as it pertains to her basketball skills, her basketball IQ, I'm not talking about her as a human being. I'm not talking about her worth as a woman. I'm saying when it comes to being a basketball player, Alyssa Thomas is the gold. Natasha Cloud is the silver. Fight me, okay? I don't care. Now, Natasha Cloud and forward Rebecca Allen in this deal. Connecticut is also sending out Ty Harris with Thomas to Phoenix. They giving up. Bro, I did not know this, guys. I'm learning information with y'all. Ty Harris, she was the number 1 3-pointer of the team. The sun has imploded. You understand me? What is it called? It's like a scientific word. Is it a supernova? If the sun in the sky right now were to explode, I believe they call it a supernova effect. That's what the Connecticut Sun, they have literally supernovaed. Y'all gonna leave away Alyssa Thomas, and you know her wife, DeWanna Bonner, gonna want to be with her. It is what it is. So we're gonna lose her. And now Ty Harris, and I'll be getting this, whoever Rebecca Allen is, no tea, no shade. I don't know who this woman is. And then Natasha Cloud, who is silver. Again, Connecticut Sun is starting to move and act silly and be goofy just like Chicago Sky. One of the best defenders and playmakers in the WNBA, Thomas could be the key piece for a Mercury team that may lose both Brittany Griner, who was a free agent, and Diana Taurasi, contemplating retirement this offseason. Again, that's going to be my next video, guys. There's been a lot of information, a lot of drama happening, okay? They're saying that Brittany Griner, of course, has already been confirmed. She will be an Atlanta Dream player. And now Diana Taurasi, she's 42 years of age, okay? Hello? Okay, you know, the bones ain't bone and the muscle mass, the muscle growth ain't the same. She's starting to age. She's an aging player. They saying like she wants to possibly retire after like 20 plus years in the WNBA. It's like, again, like, this is like, It's hard. It breaks my heart, but it's like, no, it is what it is. What comes time, comes change. With time comes evolution. Nobody stays the same, and you shouldn't. Okay, you're not supposed to stay the same emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. Even when it comes to your location, a lot of people like you just gotta change. You gotta evolve and move and grow as a human being. So I do get it. But let's continue. It says odds makers reacted to the Thomas trade, shifting the odds for both the Sun and the Mercury in the WNBA Finals market. So again, in this upcoming 2025 WNBA season, because of all these players want to play musical chairs, everybody getting traded, everybody retiring, everybody want to say, you know what, forget this team. I've been loyal to them for 11 years, aka Brittany Griner. She's been with the Phoenix Mercury for 11 years. She's like, you know what, let me see what this dream is about. Let me see what this Atlanta dream got going on, okay? They saying that now with all these trades, when it comes to the finals, it is no longer in the Connecticut Sun's hands. And I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. Again, y'all might be mad at me, but I got to keep it real. His odd makers still view Connecticut as a contender, but with Thomas out of the picture, the Sun has to find a new player to build that roster around. Connecticut has made the playoffs in 8 straight seasons, reaching the semifinals in 6 seasons in a row. Again, there was always the bridesmaid, never the bride, and that's what was so frustrating because like y'all have the right coach, Stephanie White, now she gone. And now we got this French man, again, no tea, no shade, I don't know nothing about the man, but I just know that he was the op when it came to this past Olympic season. It makes no sense for us to have him as our head coach, but I'll speak a little bit later on that. This video is getting long. As for the Mercury, adding Thomas is the second big move for the franchise since last offseason. Phoenix traded for a star guard, Kalia Copper, ahead of the 2024 season, and it promptly made the playoffs. The return for the Sun isn't bad, but when you consider that they moved on from a top 5 MVP candidate and that Allen was injured for most of the 2024 season, it isn't great exactly. Connecticut has been one of the steadier franchises in the WNBA, but it also let go of Coach Stephanie White, which I said, but I tell y'all, she's a phenomenal, amazing coach following the 2024 season. So it's possible with Thomas now out of the picture that the Sun are looking to enter a rebuilding phase. That's exactly what's going on. So guys, all in all, we are screwed. Okay, Marina Mabrey, girl, you cannot choose a good team. You are now in what you escaped from Chicago Sky, no facilities, and you were in a rebuilding team. And now what do you got going on in Connecticut right now? You have no facilities, okay? You got a facility, but you got to share it when it's a 4-year-old's birthday party. And now you are also in a rebuilding phase. And again, as quiet as it's kept, I love them girls down, okay? The enemies turn to besties, okay? DJ Carrington and Marina Mabrey. They ain't leading nobody nowhere, okay? Veronica Burton got snatched up by the damn Valkyries, okay? And I'm happy for her. She gets to be in the Bay Area. I would love to. Now, Alyssa Thomas gone. DeWanna Bonner about to be gone. DJ Carrington and Marina Mabrey cannot lead the Connecticut Sun to no damn championship. It is what it is. Y'all can get mad. You can get glad about it. You can get sad about it. But you got to agree with me. Like, yes, Geneva, you are right. DJ Carrington, as great as she is when the defensive skills she be locking down, her celly goes crazy. Marina Mabrey, a.k.a. Marina Maybe, she got to decide who she want to be. You can't be up and down like the stock market. You can't be lukewarm. Be either hot or you cold when it comes to making them 3-point shots, okay? Now, Marina Mabrey is in the same position she was at when she was at Chicago Sky. This just goes to show, and again, guys, the fact that it's not just about the trades. It's like, but why are these trades? I told y'all, listen, I told y'all, I'm not egotistical, but I predicted this, I said months ago, when it was announced that Stephanie White was leaving, and we got this new Frenchman that we ain't never heard of, and he was an op during the Olympics. I think he was kind of like verbally getting into it with our American players, such as, Alyssa Thomas, okay, Asia Wilson. He was very passionate, aggressive man on the court, which is fine. I love that. But again, they don't want to deal with it. Alyssa Thomas is too valuable. DeWanna Bonner is too valuable. Stephanie White gone. We ain't got no damn practice facilities. We sharing our gym with a 4-year-old, celebrating their birthday. Enough is enough. I gotta go. Guys, the Connecticut Sun has imploded. They have supernovaed, and they just tore the family apart.